Hi, welcome everybody to the FSHD Society's Feeling Fit session. We meet every second and fourth Thursday of the month at noon Eastern Time, except when the Thursday falls on a holiday like upcoming Thanksgiving. We will not be meeting on Thanksgiving. But we are really glad to have you, and we're really glad to have Frank Hanley back today, having survived 2 hurricanes, to lead our what we've been waiting for was our kind of a second anniversary of Feeling Fit special session. So with that, Frank, it's all yours.
Thanks, June. So hi, everybody. I'm Frank Hanley. We've got the chat going here. So if you can, in the chat, put where you're located so we get an idea of where people are joining from. I'm in North Carolina, southeastern North Carolina, a little south of Wilmington. I'm between Wilmington, North Carolina, and Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So kind of right a little off the borderline. And I'm glad everyone is here. Again, just some housekeeping and then we'll get going. Just FYI, we started this program back in September of 2022. So this is now we've just passed our second anniversary. In case you are joining later, or we record these sessions and they are available to be viewed on the FSHD Society's YouTube channel. So if you have to leave or you want to go back and review something later on, you can catch up on the YouTube channel. And just as a point, over the last 2 years, we've had close to 12,000 views on our YouTube on our YouTube videos just from these particular sessions. So it's about 500 a month, which is a nice average. So very nice, very nice. Like I mentioned, if you're joining, if you could put your location in the chat, that would be great. And so today I threatened to talk about breathing and doing some stretching and flexing. So that's what we're going to do. Again, thanks for your understanding. I wasn't able to do the first session this month because of I was stuck in Florida with Hurricane Milton. So I'm glad we're able to get back together and do this. Just a little bit about me, real quick. I've had FSH, or had an inkling something was wrong since I was about 18 years old. My left shoulder started winging. 1993, I was in my early 30s. I developed a foot drop, my left foot, and I went to an MDA clinic back in Edison, New Jersey at the time, and I found the doctor looked at me and showed me a book with some photographs in it and said, here's what you have. It was a picture of somebody with the winging scapula. So early 2000s, my son had some shoulder issues, but it was just turned out to be a rotator cuff. He was a baseball player and he just had a sore shoulder. I've got 4 children, and fortunately, none of them are showing any signs of FSH. I always say my wife's got the better genes than me. 2012, I went to Johns Hopkins. I started going to Johns Hopkins. I had moved from New Jersey to Maryland, and I started going to the MDA clinic at Johns Hopkins. I did the FSHD genetic blood test in 2015, and that came back type 1 positive. So right now I'm double winging scapula in the shoulders. I've got a weak abdominals. I've got the foot drop in my left foot. Both my legs are weak, and I've got a lot of weakness in my hips. So now stairs are becoming a challenge for me. My quick history with the FSHD Society: I stumbled into a meeting in the springtime of 2019. I was just browsing online and I found their website. There was a meeting in Philadelphia that weekend. So I signed up and I ran up to Philly. I drove about an hour and a half to get up to the meeting. And That was the first time I actually spoke to other people that had FSH. I was 60 years old already. In June of that year, June of 19, I retired to South Carolina. There was no FSH chapter. So we got together and we organized a South Carolina chapter in 2019 in the fall. And then in the springtime of 20, February of 20, we launched a chapter just in time for COVID. So we were doing a lot of Zoom meetings. 2022, like I mentioned earlier, we started this program. And in 2020, I actually started a Facebook group called Qigong for FSHD. And I kind of changed that name of that a couple of years ago to be called the FSHD Wellness Channel. You can find that on Facebook. I do sessions like this on there and actually repost these videos on that channel. Okay, so just real quick, my disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional. I'm a person with FSHD. I practice Kung Fu, Tai Chi, and Qigong pretty much every day. I find that this practice helps me fight back against FSH. I do these sessions to share what I do with you folks, and hopefully you'll find something that might help you too. This is a demonstration only. You're welcome to follow along. If you're not sure, please consult your medical provider for some guidance. If you have any difficulty with these exercises, let me know. I try to keep them as simple as possible, and I do them standing, sitting, and lying down. We won't be doing any lying down ones today, but I try to vary things so there's something for everybody in the content. So that's my disclaimer. Any questions from anybody before we start? I'm just asking. I'm just running down the list real quick. We've got Los Angeles, Pennsylvania, California, another California person, San Rafael, Fort Mill, South Carolina, Alabama, and someone in India, I believe. Okay, cool. So we're global today. Excellent. That's really neat. All right. So again, any questions, just unmute, raise your hand, whatever. Grab my attention. I'll try to pop the chat up and down as we go in and out, but I'm going to close it for now so I can get a better view of my screen here. All right. Okay, so let's get going. Like I said, I want to do today some breathing. So let's start out with some posture. I like to do these exercises both standing and sitting. So if you're able to stand, follow along standing. If you're not able to stand and you want to sit, you're welcome to do that also. I happen to be sitting on a chair. It's a little higher than like a pub chair. So it's a little lower than a pub chair, but a little higher than a regular chair. So my hips are a little above my knees. I'm sorry if I'm cut off. I want you to be able to see. I have no arms, so because I'm going to be swinging. If I like to sit at the edge of the chair also. If you're not able to do that and you need the arms or the back of the chair for stability, please be smart. And also, this chair doesn't have any wheels. It's not an office chair. Like using a chair that rolls around like an office chair, something's not a good idea in case that rolls out from under you. Okay. So for sitting, the sitting posture, I'm just going to bump that up a little bit so I can see my face. Okay. So I'm sitting at the edge of the chair and my feet are flat on the floor. Gentle gaze forward. Breathe in and out through your nose only for the rest of the time we're together here today. And that's for two reasons. One, your nose is a filter. It filters out all the junk in the air before it gets into your lungs. And secondly, breathing in and out through your nose regulates your breathing. The same amount of air is going in and out rather than breathing through your nose and out through your mouth. So tip of your tongue should be touching the roof of your mouth just behind your front teeth. Again, feet flat on the floor if you can, grip the floor a little bit and relax, okay? So that's our seated posture. Your hands could be in your lap, or if you want to hold your hands together, hold them palms together, not like this where your palms are touching. and like that. So you can hold your hands together. You have an energy point here in the middle of your palm, so we make that connection with our energy points. All right, if you're standing, same kind of rules apply. I'm going to take a quick step back. I'll stand up and do the standing. Again, my chair is close by for balance and also for some stability. I like to keep a chair close by because I don't know about you guys, but I will fall or lose my balance for no apparent reason, which is pretty embarrassing sometimes. But all right, so we're standing again, feet flat on the floor. My feet are shoulder width apart. I've got my chair here. Gentle gaze forward, breathing in and out through the nose, tip of tongue, top of the mouth, behind your front teeth. Grip the floor with your toes if you can. Body's relaxed. If you want to hold your hands here, your dantian, your chi spot, your energy point just below your navel. Left hand underneath, right hand covering. And again, your palms are covering each other like so. All right, so those are the standing and sitting postures. If you can assume one of those while we're going here. I'm going to do some diaphragm breathing. If you're able to do diaphragm breathing with me, great. I'm going to do it seated so we can follow along. Diaphragm breathing, my quick diaphragm story, and I'm sorry for folks who are on here. Oh, actually, too, if you can put in the chat, if you're new, your first time on the program, or if you've been here before. Okay, so diaphragm breathing. I went to the MDA clinic, and the doctor asked me when I was doing, the neurologist asked me when I was doing our session if I was waking up with headaches. And as a matter of fact, I was. So his concern was that I was, my diaphragm, the FSH might be affecting my diaphragm. And I wasn't exhaling completely at night. So I was retaining carbon dioxide. And that's why I was waking up with headaches. So he wanted me to do a breathing test, which I ultimately did. But in the meantime, I got back with my kung fu teacher, and he started doing some heavy abdominal breathing exercises with me. After doing them for a few days a week, headaches went away in the morning, and when I ultimately took that test, it was fine. So whether or not the FSH is affecting my diaphragm, I'm not 100% sure. It's very difficult for me because I have a mild case compared to other folks of FSH. So anyway, I like to do these diaphragm breathing exercises just for that reason. And also it's a good, it works all your organs internally, and it also helps strengthen your immune system. So, so I like to show it. If you're able to do it, great. Also, breathing like these exercises are not something you just do once a week. I do these every day. Okay, so we use the diaphragm, which is located right here above your abdominal area and below your lungs. It's a muscle. All right, so we engage that, and when we inhale, we try to push down on that muscle, so it kind of expands the torso. And when we exhale, we pull up on the diaphragm, and we tighten the abdominals. So inhale, we push out, and exhale, we pull in, we pull up, we tighten. So it gives your abdominals a nice massage, your stomach and your spleen and your liver and your intestines. You get a nice massage from this expanding and compressing of your abdominal muscles. Okay, so anyway, I like to inhale for a count of 5, exhale for a count of 5. When we inhale, breathe in again through our nose and expand the torso. And then we exhale, we compress everything down. All right, so we'll inhale for 5. I'm going to count slow, and I'll count out loud so you can follow me. I'm going to move my hands just for the sake of embellishing, which direction we're going. You can either do that or not, depending on what you want to do. So let's do an inhale for 5. We're going to push out. We're going to push down on the diaphragm and expand the torso. So inhale. And then we exhale for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So inhale, push down, expand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, compress, squeeze, pull up on the diaphragm, squeeze. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, push out, fill your torso. Exhale, compress everything down. Squeeze nice and tight. Inhale, exhale. So if you put your hands on your belly, you'll feel that motion in and out. Exhale, squeeze. 2 more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Inhale and exhale. So if you're standing, just stand straight like I just showed you. If you're sitting, again, hands at your sides now. If you're standing, hands at your sides. We're going to do a few more breaths. We're going to add a little arm motion to kind of mix it up a little. So what we're going to do is on the inhale, your left hand, or your hands are at your sides. Your left hand comes up to shoulder height. And when you exhale, flip your left hand over and lower it and bring your right hand up. So inhale, left hand comes up. Exhale, right hand comes up. Inhale, push out on the diaphragm. Exhale, compress. Okay, so that's how it's going to go. So we're going to do a little coordination exercise while we're doing our breathing. All right, so we're going to inhale again. Ready? Inhale. Hand comes up. Exhale, left hand goes down. Right hand comes up. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try to exhale to empty and inhale to full. So inhale so you can't get another ounce of air in there. Inhale. Exhale. Tighten the abs. Now expand the torso. Left hand, squeeze the abdominals. Inhale, right hand up. Left hand up, rather, I'm sorry. Exhale, right hand up. Expand. Exhale, compress. Inhale, expand. Exhale, compress. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. So one more exercise. I'm just going to add another little step onto that. All right. So what we're going to do now is we inhale. Left hand comes up. Left leg comes up. Exhale. Left side down. Right side up. Okay. You don't have to lift your leg up hard. Just raise your heel off the floor if you want to. You can lift your knee up a little bit if you can. Lift your toe off the floor. All right. Just again, a little coordination to distract us from but keep us in pace with the breathing. So again, left hand, inhale, left side, inhale now, right side exhale, right side exhale. Okay, so inhale, exhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Again, expand the torso on the inhale. Nice and big. Squeeze everything down on the exhale. Squeeze the abs in. Nice and tight. Inhale, expand. Exhale, compress. Inhale, right side, left side comes up. I keep saying right, I'm sorry. Exhale, left, right side up. Inhale, side. Exhale, right side. Two more. Inhale, expand the torso. Exhale, compress. Last one, inhale. Keep right side down. Exhale. Okay, so that's some breathing for you to try. I like to do the breathing 5 or 10 minutes every day in the morning. I've got a variety of other exercises that I do with that, but I'm just giving you a couple of the simple ones for you to get started. Any questions so far? If you want to just unmute and ask, you're welcome to do that. While I grab some water. Okay. Let me just jump back to the chat real quick. All right. Okay. All right. So far, so good. Everybody with me? Everybody's got their cameras off, so I can't tell you if you're giving me a thumbs up or a head nod or what. So I'll just assume we're all good. Okay. Next is just some swinging of our arms. I like to do this for a variety of reasons. I'm going to do it standing. Right? You can do them sitting also. And again, if you're standing, I like to keep a chair nearby just in case. All right. So this is a simple swing of the arms. I like to do this. We've got a lot of glands in the armpit area, and swinging the arms helps keep that area nice and lubricated. All right, so just shoulder height. Let's do 10 or 15 of these. I just like to swing shoulder height. And reach up over the head. I like to do like 100 of these a day. This is my second set today, so I'm going to take it easy on you guys. All right. Now, when you reach up, grab for the ceiling. All right, get that little stretch in the rib cage. Down to shoulder height. And when you come up and out, grab like you were reaching for something on the shelf. Grab, engage the back, the upper back a little bit. Reach out as you come up to shoulder height. Get those back muscles engaging. Okay, and then a few more here. All right, and just for fun, just swing one side and then the other. And we alternate. Okay. Just to break it up, a little variety. It's not so boring. Swinging your arms isn't the most exciting thing you're going to do today. All right, and then just back together. A few more. All right, so swinging the arms, again, I like to do it for the shoulders, scapula, and for the muscles in the back of your neck. All right, and again for the glands under your arms there in the armpits. Keeps everything nice and lubricated. All right, swinging the arms, and we alternated. Next set of exercises is for the neck. We talked about, so I'm going to do neck, and I'm going to do shoulders, and I'm going to do some core work also, if you don't mind. Okay, so that's going to be our fun for today. All righty, so neck, I like to do these exercises every day. And then I've got about 20 of them. I'm only going to show you a few. I'm not going to run through the whole 20. If you want to see the 20, maybe send June an email or and I'll do a full-blown next session sometime in the future, okay? Also, just an FYI, we're coming up to the holidays. So I think next month, November, we are only doing the first session in November because the Thanksgiving holiday in the U.S. falls on the our second meeting, the fourth Thursday of the month. And then the following month, I think we're only doing the first session in December too, because of where the Christmas holiday falls during the week. So just so you know, we've got after this session, there's only 2 more sessions to close out 2024. Okay, so let's do some neck exercises. What we're going to do first is just look, turn your head all the way to the right and look to the right, and then come back to center, and then turn your head all the way to the left and look to the left as far as you can. Let your eyes, keep your eyes straight as you turn your head. And then when you get to where you can't turn your head anymore, let your eyes move to the corners so you can kind of be looking behind you. Then bring your eyes back to center focus and then turn your head back to center. So we call this leading with your eyes. So you're following around here and then your eyes go beyond. And then we bring our eyes back and we come back to front. All right, so let's do a few of these head turns. Looking to the right, back to center, looking to the left, back to center, looking to the right, back to center, to the left, center, to the right, center, to the left. Again, let your eyes go all the way so you can see behind you. Then bring your eyes back to center of your head, and then bring your head back to center, looking at your computer. To the right once more, to center, and to the left. Once more, to the center. Okay, now take your left ear, touch it down to your left shoulder. Keep your chin up. Don't scrunch your chin down. Keep your chin up when you do this. Back to center, other side. Keep your chin up. Telling myself to do it too. Back to center. Side. Up, right side. Up the left side. Up, right side. Up, left. And left. And right. Left. Right. I'm getting a little snap, crackle, pop. One side to side. Left side, we'll do 2 more. Right side. Last one. And to the right. Center, very gently. Just turn your head side to side. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, back to center. Okay, push your chin down into your chest. Stretch the back of your neck. Back up to center. Again, chin down into your chest. Back up to center. Chin down into your chest. Back to center. Now, look up and out like you're a turtle poking his head out of the shell. We're not going to crimp the neck in the back. We're going to push our chin out. So my finger is here. I'm going to do this from the side. I'm not putting my head back. I'm pushing my chin out. Okay, so you're stretching your neck that way, not crimping your head back. Okay, so let's stretch like the turtle. Push your chin out. Relax. And push your chin out. Push your chin out. And relax. And push. Relax. And push. Okay, side to side, right side, left side. Just very gently. Back to center. Your tip of your nose is a pencil point. Clockwise, make a very small little circle with your nose. Very small circle. Clockwise direction. Now counterclockwise. Very small drill. Very small little circle with your nose. But chin down. Watch me do this before you follow. So chin goes down. We look to the right. We look up. We look across to the left. We look down, and the chin goes back to center. So we're kind of making a square with our chin. All right. So to the right. Actually push your chin into your chest. Look to the right. Look up. Across the top. Back down. Across the bottom to the right. Up. Across to the left. Down. Left to right. Up. Across the top. Down. Across the bottom. Up. Right. Across. Down. Back to center and go the opposite way. Look to the left. Look up. Across the top. Back down to center. And just keep making. So we're making like a square with our chin. Okay, good. A few of these. All right, back to center. Gently left to right. Very good. Okay. Neck should be nice and stretched out. All right. Everyone okay with that? All right. Next, I'm going to do a few shoulder exercises. Please, we're going to do some shrugs with our shoulders. So simply, again, and again, you can do these standard or seated. I'm going to sit because I can get more of me in the camera. Okay, otherwise I got to stand way back there just to be able to see me. So we're just going to shrug up, shrug your shoulders up and down, up and down, up, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10. Okay, so now we're going to do is we're going to take our shoulders, we're going to bring them up and then roll them to the front. Roll them to the front. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now up, roll to the back. Get some stretch in your chest. Roll to the back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, everybody with me? Then we're going to alternate. Right side up, left side up. Right side, left side. Right side, left side. Right, left. Up to pace. 1, right, left, 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 right, left. 2 more. Last 1. Good. Okay, now shrug and hold it up for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Give your head a little twist there. I'm getting a little knot in the back. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. 2 more. Up. Last one. Up. 2, 3, 5, and relax. So doing these shoulder exercises in the neck, you can do some shoulders and do a couple neck, do a couple of shoulders, do some neck. So you can kind of do a mix and match. Even with the shrugs, we're doing straight up and then roll back. So you could roll back, alternating, roll forward, alternating. So you could mix that up to make it give it a little variety for yourself. So lastly, let's just do a couple again. Look right, look left. Not all the way holding your head and forcing it, but just to make things nice and loose. Right. I'm sorry. Left, right, left, right. Push your chin down into your chest, but keep turning your head side to side. So you're looking down as you're turning your head side to side. And then bring it back up to center slowly. So now we're back up to center. Look up slightly. Don't crimp your neck. Just look up slightly. Feel some snap, hear some snap, crackle, pop going. 0 here, back to center. Okay, touch your shoulder. Put your ear to your shoulder. Ear to the shoulder. Ear to the shoulder. Okay, good. How's everybody feel? All right. It's going to unscrew. All right, last set of exercises. Last set is for the core. And I'm going to stand and do these because that way you could see my core better than if I'm sitting. Right, so we're going to do, again, you could do these seated if you like. I just prefer to do these standing because it's a little simpler for me to show. So seated or standing, we're going to do some side bends. So I've got my hands at my sides and I'm going to bend. Don't kick your hip out. Try to keep your hip straight and bend and touch your knee and then come back up to the top and bend and touch your knee. All right, so I'm going left side, back up, right side, back up, left side, side. So if you're in the chair, you could be reaching down for the floor instead of your knee. All right, so it's stretching down to the knee. So let your hands right down your side of your leg. All right. So these are giving us a nice stretch in side muscles here. Side, right side. left side and the right side. All right. Okay. Next set is a twisting motion. So you can do these a couple of ways. I will pull the chair in a second. Actually, let me do seated first. It's easier for me to show seated, and then I'll do standing. All right. So we're going to twist side to side. So if we're doing it seated, what I want you to do is we can do this, but we're going to start banging our hands. So keep your hands up out of the way. We're just going to twist to the right, twist to the left, twist to the right, twist to the left. So my left shoulder, when I go to the right, my left shoulder is pointing at the computer. So that's, this is 12 o'clock here. So I'm twisting one side, I'm twisting to the other side. So I want to get the motion going in my hips here. All right, so I twist, I'm going to do it this way also, rather than have my hands crunched in front of me. So right side, left side. So if you're doing it standing, there's a little more flexibility and leeway when you're doing this in a standing posture. So the idea is you want to twist at the waist. You don't want your hands to lead, right? So your hands are at your sides and you twist from one side to the other. So my waist is doing all the work. My arms are just coming along for the ride. All right, everybody see that? I'm not using my arms to twist me around. I'm using my waist to twist me around. All right, so do like 500 of these every day. I'm kidding. I like to do 5 minutes of these every day. As you get stronger, you can really whip your arms around. Again, the arms are not a part of this exercise. It's all in the waist. And be careful also, you don't twist too hard. Keep your knees kind of slightly bent. You don't want to twist your knee. Keep your feet kind of loose on the floor, so your feet can slide a little bit as you come from side to side. So these twists are very good for your kidneys, because your kidneys are back here. And if you do these, there's another version of this exercise. It's called ringing the body bell. So as you're turning, your hands are moving. So as I'm turning, and I'll do this in front here, as I turn to my left, my left hand is coming behind me, and my right hand is coming across the front. So I try to get, as my left hand comes around, I try to get my back of my left hand to hit my right kidney, and my right hand comes across the front. I hit the spleen, right? Not hard. And then as I go the opposite direction, the left hand coming across the front taps the liver, and the right hand going across the back hits my left kidney. So I'm hitting those 4 organs, tapping those 4 organs as I'm coming around side to side. All right. So again, your arms are coming along for the ride. But ultimately, that's where you want to go, where you're doing this gentle tapping against the organs. That's called ringing. Well, version I call it is ringing the body bell. Right? As the bell swings side to side, the clapper rings the bell. So your arms are the bell clapper, and your body is the bell. All right, so that's how that goes. So it's very good for the waist. All right, and again, try not to engage your arms. Your arms dangling at your sides, they just come along for the ride. Okay, as you get more, when you're whipping around, you can start to engage that tapping. All right, guys, that's twisting at the waist. If you're not able to, you're going to have trouble doing that in a chair. So hopefully you can try to get that one done when in a standing position. All right. Let me stay standing for a minute. We'll do the next one. Actually, I'll do the next two and then I'll do them again seated. So the next one is a front bend. We're going to lean forward, stretch the back out, stretch the glutes out, stretch the hammies out, hamstrings out. And then in the front, we're going to engage some of the abdominal muscles in the front. I like to do this with my arms behind me. So my hands are fingers down, sitting on my kidneys, simply because if we do this and your arms hang, you're now engaging the weight of your arms as you're doing the exercise, which may or may not be, you may or may not be strong enough to do that. So standing wise, so what I'm doing is I'm standing and I'm going to lean forward till I'm like an L shape, and then I'm just going to come back up again. I'm not going all the way down right away. All right, we'll just do a few of these. Again, if these are new to you, don't overdo them. You won't be able to stand up straight tomorrow. The next day, you'll have a little bit of soreness, which is good. Soreness is good. Pain is not. But soreness means you're engaging these muscles and you're getting a little healing in those muscles from the soreness. So this is a simple version of it. Bend L shape and then come back up again. If you want to, as you get a little stronger, go all down as far as you can and then come back up again. All right. We always do our breathing when we do these. So as we inhale before we start, we exhale on the way down, inhale on the way up. Inhale on the way up, come up to the top, exhale on the way down. In and out through your nose. Now inhale all the way up. Now when you get to 12, when you're straight up, stop inhaling, gently lean back. Stretch the other way, gently, and then come back up to 12. 12 o'clock, you're straight up again, and then exhale on the way down. On the way up, stop at 12, stop inhaling, lean back, stretch. Come back to 12, start to exhale on the way down. Now come up to 12, back, forward, and exhale. As you get stronger with these, you can engage your arms also. So I bring my arms down to the floor. All right, two more. Simply leaving my hands behind me. Exhale on the way down. On the way up. Now, we're sitting for that. Okay. Sitting for that. Hands on your knees for stability. Exhale on the way down. So inhale, cleansing breath. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, come back up. All right, so you can do these seated. Exhale on the way down. On the way up. So you keep your knees together. Just for safety's sake here, a couple different ways to do this. Keep your knees together so you're not going to fall through your knees. All right. And I have my hands here so I can push myself back up if I need to. All right. Some of these exercises, it's good to just do range of motion, even though you may or may not have the strength. You can exhale on the way down, inhale on the way up, and you can use your arms to push yourself back up. Gauge your abdominals, but you need a little help. If you're stronger, you can keep your legs a little wider and get down in between your knees and then come back up again. All right, so that's the seated flavor of these. And again, you got to exhale on the way down, on the way back. If you want to do that, stretch at the top, right? Because we're not going to stretch from the lower back, we're going to stretch from the mid back. So keep your hands in your mid back and just stretch the mid back. Don't lean back, just stretch the mid back out, back to center, and then exhale on the way down. So inhale on the way up, Stretch back. Exhale on the way down. So that's the seated version of that one. And then the last exercise that I have for you, because I'm running out of time, is simply to do some knee raises. So I'm sitting already. I'll do the sitting version. We were doing some before. So give yourself a target and just raise your legs up, touching your knees. Okay. So you might want to do 3 sets of 10 of these. And as you get stronger, then you can stabilize yourself by holding the side of the chair and then bring your knees up without 2 at a time. Okay, so simple version, alternate. All right. Or more challenging version is to do doubles. All right. And then standing. Standing knee raises are pretty much the same. We're just doing. I'm going to stand, feet flat on the floor together. I got my chair here for stability. And I got, hands about belt height. I'm going to bring that leg up. And I'm going to just do so many on one side. And then switch your chair and do so many on the other side. And when you get back to that, do the doubles. I'm kidding. All right. So you could alternate left side, right side. Again, 3 sets of 10 is a good number of those to do. And that works pretty much the entire core. All right. I've got some other ones too for hip flexors. We can go back and do that in another time. Actually, one other one that I'll throw in here real quick because I got just a couple of minutes is one that I hate when I go to PT is the sit and stand. So it's just simply sitting in your chair, standing up, sitting down, standing up, sitting down, and time yourself how many of those you can do in a minute. If you visit your neurologist, I'm sure you get you have fun doing that one. How far from the floor to seat of my chair? Someone has a question. This chair is about 24 inches. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like my knee height. So it's a little higher than normal. So kind of even with my knee, right? If you want, I'll measure it and I don't have a tape. Actually, I do have a tape measure handy. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Exactly. 23 inches. Okay. Interesting question. You're welcome. Anyone else have questions? Because I'm kind of done. That's my gig for today. We have a couple minutes for some discussion. If folks have any questions, you can unmute, put your video on, and we could talk a little bit. I'll give you a minute to decide whether you want to do that or not. I'm sure somebody's got a question out there. Gone. All right. So thank you all for coming on. I know you West Coast people, it's like 9 a.m. So thanks for joining early. Our friends over in India there, I don't know, it must be the middle of the night over there. I don't know what the time difference is. But I appreciate folks from the other side of the world joining us today. Just to close off, our next meeting is the 14th of November around same thing, noontime Eastern. And I think we're going to have a yoga person on doing some yoga training at that session. Stay tuned to the the Facebook and the emails. We'll get that information out as soon as we firm up that schedule. Okay. Everybody, thanks again. I really appreciate you joining. We celebrate our 2nd anniversary. I appreciate it. Everybody take care and don't eat too many chocolate bars at Halloween. That's our next event, right? Yes. Happy Halloween. Take care, everyone. Thanks again.